Washington Huskies. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on last season's national champions, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Huskies will kick it away to start us off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Hand it off. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The balls pick up enough yardage for a first down. He escapes the pocket. Now he's forced out by the defense short of the line of scrimmage. Loss on the play.
I think this quarterback here is just desperate to try to make a play, and as he's trying to make that play, he's losing ground. This defensive speed is on display. Good job getting him out of bounds.
The offense now operating in empty. Looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Defense is coming after him. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
And looking to throw now on first down. To dart to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Trying to find some room. It's Smith. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Looks like Washington will have the first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On first down, it's play action. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I'll tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. 3rd and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Washington. They slow the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence.
And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback dropping back, bringing pressure, launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Vols.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Wynn. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
He's running out of time here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Muscles past the defender. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends, they're really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this pass is caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And through 1 quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. He's got it with room to run. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The Huskies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And it's a direct snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. So we're all tied up after that one for the potential shootout on our hands here.
And the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Boy, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Receiver makes the grab. The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Looking to chuck it again. Complete to the running back on this 4th down play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what he was able to do.
The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the 1st. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught in the flat by the running back. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Wow, great job by the defense coming up with the interception. If you look at it from an offensive perspective, it's 3rd and long. Why not take a chance downfield? You might get a pass interference call. Maybe you come up with a completion. In this case, it is intercepted, but at least it's downfield, almost like a punt there on 3rd and long.
Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Tennessee. The defense produces 6 points.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback still with the football. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Design quarterback run. And it works. The first down to the 35. And the Huskies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Braves. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Looks like Washington will have the first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And this pass is on target, caught. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the move now. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage, he gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. The ball is hustled to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. He escapes the pocket. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The pocket breaking down. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
Running out of time in the pocket. Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
The Volunteers will send the punt. It's a fake, looking for an open man. And this is caught. Can he get to the sticks? And the returner heads out of bounds.
What a bold call here by this head coach. I thought they might get it. It was a pretty good throw, but a nice job by the return team keeping him short of the first down.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Grab behind the line and sprays. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Quarterback here works through progressions, Chris. Just nobody downfield, just checks it down to his back, but a great job by the defense rallying to the football.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. past the 50. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Looking deep to the right side. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. He'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And in the third quarter, this game remains tied. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Buying time, moving to his left. On the run here, lets it go. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Huskies line up with a 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. That's a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. Touchdown, Huskies, to put them on top now.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
He's looking to scramble. Keeper for the first down and more. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After missing the field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on third down to even get into field goal range. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on fourth down.
And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
A really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple years with Michael Penix.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. As the first down is still going. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Washington.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Defense got a big fourth down stop on the last possession. Let's see what happens here. On the move now. Looking for a receiver deep middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Just gets it away, taking a shot. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, And he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at 28. The shotgun running play call. 0 running right. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires quickly to the left. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Short connection to the tight end here. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
And they'll give it to the back. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
The offense already has 1 fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. He'll take a deep shot. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Huskies. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching your lead here in the second half.
Now, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down right at the 20.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, no, trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
They'll run it to the left. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
Here we go. And the wideout goes in motion. He keeps it on a design run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Here we go. Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Looking deep to the right after all that. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. On the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Yeah, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times. Consistent pressure. Just dominating performance.
after the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw yet again. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And this time it's complete. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the Vols will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And there's the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future.
Touchdown, Vols! This offense is still clicking. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 11, set to kick this one away.
Turner trying to create good field position. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And your Washington Huskies will take over 1st and 10.
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Pounding away with the run game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a quarterback keeper. He's past the marker and still going. Makes the first down, but Casey, Price, big hit there at the end.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. He fires it down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Here's the 2nd down play. Leonard takes the toss, runs to his left. Solid run, tackle to the 45-yard line.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Huskies. Too much speed for the defense.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Fires it on the move. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line.
And is intercepted. He could go. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Washington. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Catch is made. Room to run here. Tackle made after a big gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. And the Volunteers line up on 1st and 10 now. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
He's running out of time here. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
They look to throw it here on second down. And it's caught. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. Could use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
63, Tennessee, 42.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking for a gap. It's Braves. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that number 1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris.